Good morning, guys. Hope you're well. Looking on the daily on NAS, and here we have price sitting just at the top of this descending daily channel, as mentioned in our previous video and the previous still charts. We're looking at for a pullback to 20,800, and this is why I got my alert just on 20,800 over here. Over here, as we can see, price broke clean above the zone. And we're looking for a retest of the zone as support. We look left, we know it was support. Over here became resistance. Price broke back below, fell from this level and up again, and most importantly broke and close above. So that's why I got my alert over here. I'm just waiting for a dip into the zone. Let's see if we get it, because this top of the channel acts as resistance until we break above. We've got our major resistance over here, all-time highs 22,260. So let's see if we get a dip and then a go. I'm just looking on the weekly again and the monthly, which is why we're looking at this 20,800 zone over here. So we look over here, we have the previous 20,800, previous resistance. Price got above, acted as support. Price got back above, beautiful strong push back above this level, and we're looking for a retest of this level as support. So most importantly about this weekly was we saw that when price obviously bounced on this key level over here, previous resistance, 16,300, beautiful weak bullish candle off this level, but when price dropped here, it broke below this channel. So over here you can see price started to get above, back into the channel, rejected, because the bottom of the channel now becomes resistance. Price started to get up again, rejected, fall again, and then over here broke back into this channel. Look at this, put a wick at the bottom of the channel as support, strong, really strong push up and close above. So that's why we look left, this was previous resistance, looking for price to put a wick through this level as support. So I've got my alert there. Let's see if we get that. So let's look at the monthly again. I don't know if you guys have, obviously you guys know that Trump and China, everything's going well. They're making a deal. Trump's making a lot of deals with the UK, with the EU now. So the market seems to be a lot calmer. I see Cyril Ramaphosa's meeting with Trump today. That should be interesting. The April candle, the monthly candle, as we know, the major resistance over here at 16,800. Price broke above over here, put a wick through this level support, and in April of this year, massive week, massive sell-off in the early weeks of the week of April, but clean bounce of a previous resistance, flipping it strong into support again, retesting its support. Major hammer bullish candle on the monthly, and once it closed at 70.19, 720, big push up. So very much, as you can see, following this uptrending channel, looks like we can push up to 23,000. So let's see what happens over here. It would be nice to get, it would be nice to always get in. So it would be nice, always get in on pullbacks. That's the key thing. But pullbacks to major support zones. So earlier we posted a hourly chart. So we're looking at this area over here, 21,100. Price pulled into this level, looking left becomes support. Actually broke below, broke back in the zone, rejected, wick, hammer, and look at this big push up and into resistance over here, 21,500. But the key thing is price. A lot of guys make the mistake of jumping in on the way up, and look what happens. Price turns, especially on a smaller time frame. That's why you have to always look for the pullback. So I mentioned 21,000 as a psychological level, and 20,800 is also key. So this over here is the 21,000 psychological level. As you can see, price broke above over here, rejected as support over here. That looks like it wants to pull down to this level again. You see a lot of rejection over here, bearish candles, wicks to the upside, and looks like price is coming down. So let's see where we get a nice strong bullish wick again. As you can see, very much uptrending channel on 4 hour, very much bullish on all time frames. So let's see. If you guys see anything else, please let me know. I am looking for a sweet spot to get into on the pullback. And we look at the 2 hour. That's really nice over here. This is the 21,000 zone again. Price broke above, rejected it, back into the zone, retested, nice strong push up from here. So a nice level of demand. So I would say that's why I mentioned 20,800 to 21,000, but you know price could dip into this level, dip below the wick, knock out buyers over here, touch about 20,800 over here, and ups. But let's see, keep an eye on what happens at the zone over here. We're going to pull back into 21,000. But awesome, guys. If you have any questions, always feel free to message me as always. Thanks so much, guys.